Hello, I am 洛。恭喜发财，新年快乐。Lunar New Year is coming. This year is January 29. We know that 年 means year, but did you know that 年 is also a beast? Today, the story of the beast 年 年兽. According to Chinese folklore, when old year ends and the new year begins, a beast with horns on its head will appear. Its name is Nian. Nian is everything. Insects, fish, birds, land animals, even humans. And it feeds from the night of the old year to the dawn of the new year. So everyone will hide in a house every year when the time comes. People think of this terrible night as 官煞. 官煞 refers to the disaster that will definitely happen in life. Therefore, the disaster that will definitely happen at the end of the year is called 年关. But now that we use the word 年关, it usually just means that the Lunar New Year is approaching. For example, this is a poster from the new Taipei City Police Department. 年关将至，宵小猖獗。宵小 is a pejorative term. It refers to a thief or robber. 猖獗 is used to describe a center-based behavior or phenomenon that is very serious, difficult to control, and tends to spread, so rampant. The poster is used to alert people to theft and other security risks. Now go back to our story. So on the last night of each year, people will lock the doors and stay inside eating 年夜饭. Since this might be the last meal, it will be very hearty. Before eating, people must worship their ancestors and pray to them to bless them to get through the night safely. After dinner, no one dares to sleep. Instead, they sit together and talk, which is called 守岁. After staying up until midnight, people who has passed the 年关 will happily say 恭喜 to each other, congratulating each other on not being eaten by the 年兽. One year, a village was almost devoured by the 年兽. But the 年兽ignored the newlyweds, who hung red curtains in their house and turned to a house with a bamboo tree in the yard. At that moment, the children sneaked into the country yard to play with firecrackers and set fire to the bamboo trees. The bamboo burned and crackled, making a thunderous noise. The 年兽 were frightened by the sound and ran away from the village. Since then, people have known that the 年兽 is afraid of red color, flashes of lightning, and thunderous noise. Therefore, sticking 春联 in the doorway and setting off firecrackers after midnight have become Lunar New Year customs. In Taiwan, we have a unique monster of the year. Its name is 灯猴. The earliest literary record comes from 李宪章 Taiwan 民间文学集 in 1936. One day, the oracle said, Taiwan will sink to the bottom of the sea at the midnight of New Year's Eve. At that time, The people of Taiwan were in the midst of year-end worship activities, and the sudden reappearance of such an oracle was naturally a cause of panic. Although they are afraid, people still send their deities they worship at home back to the divine realm to avoid being affected. After these deities return to the divine realm, they immediately ask the supreme deity the reason, then found out that the people of Taiwan had forgotten to sacrifice the Denhou during this year's sacrificial activities. So Denhou lied to the supreme deity. Taiwanese people wasteful and ungrateful. The supreme deity was very angry when he heard this, and decided to let Taiwan sink to the bottom of the sea at the midnight on New Year's Eve. Meanwhile, the Taiwanese on the ground began to eat their last meal. After dinner, parents take out money and distribute it to their families as travel expenses on the way to the underworld. That is 压岁钱, the red envelope received during the Lunar New Year. Then everyone gathers without sleep and waits for the last moment, which is called 守岁. There is a saying that the later children go to bed on this day, the longer their parents will live. After midnight, nothing unusual happened in Taiwan, and then people discovered that the deities had explained to the supreme deity, and the oracle had been cancelled. So every household set off firecrackers to celebrate and said 恭喜 to each other. The first day of survival is called 初一. People will go to temples to worship and thank the deities for their blessings. This custom is called 行春 or 走春. The second day, 初二, the married daughter will return to their parents' home to see if her parents are well. This is the custom of 初二回娘家. On the third day, 初三, people will sleep peacefully until they wake up naturally. On the fourth day, 初四, people will hold a worship to welcome the deities back, which is called 迎神. On the fifth day, 初五, when make sure everything is safe and sound, it's time to start work. The business owner will hold a small ceremony. The custom is called 初五开工. The story should be writing to tell children what to do during the Lunar New Year, but I never heard this story when I was a child. Now let's review today's vocabulary. 官煞, the disaster that will definitely happen in life. 年关将至, Lunar New Year is approaching. 宵小, thief or robber. 猖獗 rampant. 年夜饭 Lunar New Year's Eve reunion dinner. 压岁钱 red envelope received during a Lunar New Year. 守岁 staying up on New Year's Eve. It's said that the later children go to bed, the longer their parents will live. Okay, it's today's video. I hope that you like it and share your idea with me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.